And Samsung is really the way to go.
Yeah, because,
Okay, but fit check first of all.
Let's check first while I look for them.
We're like sort of working, sort of not. In the sense of like we're productively not doing things, but we're productively
doing other things.
other things that is productively.
Shit. Pocket check too? What's in my bag? Bag tour. Wait, no, because fuck that. What is the 3 packets of salt?
That's what happens when you eat edamame. Like,
Oh, put salt on them?
they're mad good. I would put it on chapstick. Oh, I'm editing.
Should I get my watermelon one to show the shade?
I'm still editing the last YouTube video, which is like gonna take 5 years because it's like an hour long, but whatever. Because you gotta stay clean. Wait, how do you play with the tone of the voice? Ah ding 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 ding. Ah ding ding ding. Me me meow meow meow. Meow 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 meow. I think I had a glue stick in my pocket, but I could be lying. Did I show this?
Come on over.
Hi. You have to find a song. This thing says Visions and Monsters. It says, the politics of politics makes a tricky beast. It destroys either sides with equal hands. It has a hunger that never seems to end. Wow. I know.
That's kind of awesome. Where's that from?
That is from, Josh gave me like the, one of the same poem that we had last week, but this one was attached to the side, so it was like,
Oh, cool.
here. Is that the song?
No.
You got 2 more seconds.
Okay, hold on. You said a quieted anger?
Tempered anger.
Tempered anger?
Tempered anger. I'm filming a video.
Oh, awesome.
Do you want to say hi?
Yeah.
You gotta come around. Ah, ding, 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 ding. Ah, ding, ding, ding. This is for YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Yep. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Ginger.
Ginger.
Welcome to Making Words Things.
Deadass, because that's the name of the class. Yeah. And who are you?
Oh, hello. I am Enola.
Yeah. And I am Safo-Orah, otherwise known as Octi. And
Otherwise known as Oxcord.
Oxcord, octopus, tree.
Octopus.
Yes, I am an octopus. Yep. Okay, your 2 seconds is off.
I think I found.
You're fired.
I might have found.
They're fired.
No! I need this job. I need this job.
You're getting paid
We live in an
$0.
economy. We live in an economy where I need this job, so tell them not to fire me. Thank you.
You don't need the job, baby. We're not even getting paid. Ding, 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 ding. I look cooler with my mask on anyways. I feel like it adds to the mystique.
It was crazy. I hadn't seen the bottom of your face really.
Yeah, I'm gorgeous. I just like to hide it. Only special people can see my face. Why are you laughing?
I'm not like laughing at you.
I was about to be like,
What's so funny, huh?
like, I'm about to start rapping right now if you don't hurry up.
Are you gonna do it?
Ding, 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 ding. I'm gonna pause. Okay. No intro. The intro is my mind. The intro is thoughtless thoughts wandering through my mind, mindless mind taking a float in time, bounded by desires, crimes, and lines that will never define what is true, what is told, and how to be. God is truly free. Free in me, free as we, free as us, free as what we be. Freedom is what we seek. Freedom is how we fight. Revolution is televised by those with other eyes, those that truly see without the mind, within the body, within the soul. Fighting tears, letting go of now, the future, and then we really grow into beings that have other things and real teeth and bothered by reality, by your breath, by your stench, bothered by the lies that you willingly tied, lies that I have to find ways to untie, set myself free of being me and being weed. Gets us high. True greens, let us fly. Not the weed that they sell in the sky. The weed that comes from the ground. The weed that lets. Okay. We're gonna start reading.
You cut yourself short.
We're gonna start reading.
You're like, okay, actually.
We're gonna start reading from the beginning. The beginning of time is why the fuck is my what? Random thoughts scribbled on my paper. Random thoughts. Actually, old thoughts that doesn't need to be resurfaced. I'm so tired. I'm tired of fickle games. I'm tired of undesired desires. Saying no instead of yes, saying yes instead of no. Maybe that really hold true tests of how we want to say yes, how no means no, and how we float. I'm thinking of many things, but nothing at all. I'm in this space where I can really be free of eternity, free of like romance and sex and love, free to just be as I am in this body, free to speak freely, free to say yes, free to say no, free to say maybe, free to say never, free to say whatever, free to say fuck you, pay me, free to say fuck you, pay me, free to say fuck you, pay me, free to say. How many times have we died to come back alive? How many times have we died to be revived? What is the cost of paying to live in this reality? How many times has Earth held us tied? How many trees grow in the night? How many skies are blue when it's truly dark? How many regrets before we forget? How many regrets before we forget? How many regrets before we forget? Not to really play test, not to cheat. Burp. Burp. Wait. I wish I was a rapper. I feel like life would be easier if I could just like so. But I can't rap for real. Spoken words.
I feel like that's still rapping, just without.
That's true. Without the like. Wait,
Like,
do you have words you want to say?
Do I have words I want to say?
Random thoughts.
Listen to the wind. Yes. She speaks the truth.
Yes.
Only if you open your ears to hear and not fear the ways in which the wind will mold you. Take that as you will.
I don't know.
Free will is not true. Free will is made of those who will you to lose. The wind, water, light, sun guide us to be really one, truly one, bounded by love, desires. Fuck a desire. Fuck, I'm really tired. There's red involved in the creation of man, turned into visibility of love, With the universe, I just want to walk fast, forcing pieces that don't fit together, made of blues, grains, and feathers, almost left to weather into space. Crevices and caresses, and crevices, caresses, and crevices, and carves and caresses. Extension of the body, rush, forcing thumping of passengers pass me by as I am sat in my imprisonment to tell no lies, dotted eyes, who read lies, that have seen cries, textures of feathers, and feathers, embedded into my measure, left by God back on earth, maybe to rot with ideas that are gone, ideas of self that hold many guns loaded and ready. I'm ready to leave, back on earth, where souls are tied, back on earth, to learn how to cry, back on earth, released by God, to learn how to float, fly, and maybe cry, reminded that love holds no bound, circulates time, space, and clouds, clouded by the body, forgetful of harmony beyond holy, back on earth where cries go unheard, and time is a creature that flies, no longer running, crawling, walking. Flight is immediate, back on earth, where love is left, back on earth, where we met, back on earth to repent my regret. How loud is this really? How fast can we go? Back on earth how many times will we die? How many times have you died?
How many times have I died?
Oh my god, I'm about to interview you.
Wait.
Okay. First question. What are your other names?
My other names. Wait, go back. Ask the question again.
First question. What are your other names?
At the moment, my other names, I feel like I want the world to name me as I go through life. Like the names will attach to me as Mother Nature sees fit, and as the universe sees fit. Because I feel like anybody can name you anything, based off of their initial interpretations of yourself, but only you and the secrets that the world leaves behind for you know what you are. So yeah, my names are as they come and as they go.
Okay. So where does anger sit within your body?
I feel like anger sits like right above my chest. Like not in my chest as most people say. It's like right here. Kind of like in the middle of like choking me, but also being like situated in my heart. I don't know. I feel like that's where I feel anger. In that little middle ground.
Where does joy live?
Joy lives in my toes and in my ears and in my cheekbones. I feel like when I'm really happy, like I fidget and.
What does the structure through love looks like?
Wait, can you repeat that?
What does destruction through love looks like?
Destruction through love. That's a good question.
I only ask good questions.
That's why we're here. We're here.
Where does destruction through love? What does it look like? I feel like obsession would be a good word for it. Because you can be obsessed with loving a person, but after a certain point, if you're not mindful of it, it can turn into like toxic obsession in love, or obsession through love. Even if you don't mean for it to be, like you can get extremely attached to someone and then they become your whole world so much so that you lose sight of your own world. And I feel like that can be destructive, really destructive once it culminates and episodes. So yeah, obsession, but on a deeper level of obsession.
What does destruction through anger look like?
I feel like destruction through anger, like my mom always says, never go to bed angry, because then it sits and it festers in you. And so I feel like most people think, oh, when you're angry, destruction through that is, oh, I'm gonna rip this paper and throw this microphone across the room.
Looks like tearing things apart.
Yeah, but I feel like the true destruction when it comes to anger is not dealing with it, letting it lay dormant and letting it like ferment within you, and then you never speak of it and you never let it go, and then it becomes you because you're consumed by it, because it's in you, and then you are anger. And I feel like that's when it truly destroys things and destroys you, because and then it ruins you, because if all you are is anger, then you're not seeing any beauty in life anymore or in the things around you. So yeah. Should we
what does your tempered self look like?
My tempered self. I feel like I'm always tempered. Or not always, but I definitely do temper myself for certain situations and certain individuals, just to not be, to avoid confrontation usually. Because, I mean, like, that's always something I'm working more on through life. Like, we're still young, so I have lots of time to work on it. But I like to not really face any conflict because of, past situations. So it can be a hard thing for me to do, to like confront something. So I temper myself a lot sometimes, but yeah, I don't know if I answered that properly or all the way.
What's your favorite word?
Right now, I would say my favorite word is ooh, I saw this word yesterday. My favorite word right in this moment, because it's on my mind, would have to be milk.
Milk?
Milk. I'm just thinking of it, and it sounds...
M-I-L-K, milk? What's the, longest word you can spell?
The longest word I can spell? Give me a word, because,
Nigga, you gotta...
I can't think off the top of my head.
Can you spell egregious?
Egregious? Yeah, E-G...
can you spell preposterous?
Preposterous.
Yes. No, you cannot spell preposterous.
I want to say...
Wrong.
I want to say it's like P-R-O, or is it P-R-E? It's either P-R-E or P-R-O.
Preposterous.
Preposterous. I think it's P-R-E-P-O-S-T-R-U-O-U-S or something like that. No, that's definitely not how you spell it.
Thank God for Google, because honestly, where would we be in society?
We would know. These books?
First of all, these books are horny as hell.
They're horny as, Josh.
Stranded.
The ones you picked up. Let's get that. Preposterous. Oh, that's so close.
P-R-E. Poster us. Pre-poster us. Pre-poster us?
I only missed a couple.
Pre-poster us?
Pre-poster us.
That's such a weird combination of word.
And then it means...
Pre?
The definition.
And then poster. And then us? Why? What does poster mean? You're thinking of the image of the poster, but what does the poster word mean?
Pre-poster.
I wish this was like more fun. Like, where's the like feedback? Where's the
I
like?
know. I'm trying to like fuck with this because I know this, like the sound waves are coming out of here. So why aren't the things I'm putting in front of it messing with the sound waves?
I might need to get a mic. Honestly,
You have one, no?
that's a Nyla's. Honestly, anything that's a Nyla's is mine as well.
You use her camera.
Well, that's our camera. Thank you to her brother.
That she got for her birthday or Christmas.
It's for Christmas. What do you think your partner looks like? The one that's not of Earth.
Not of Earth. My universal partner.
Yes.
My partner in the universe. I think my partner looks like a perfect. My partner sounds like this.
Like that?
Sounds like this.
Can you even pick it up?
This mic is low-key trash.
Now she's shading me right in front of the owner. I feel like my ear's dead. I feel like my partner of the universe looks like not a perfect, but definitely like those yin yang signs or symbols. Like balance. It looks like balance. Like we just link perfectly, no matter our differences. Like we have natural differences and natural things that we disagree on, things like that. But even still, beyond all of that, we still match and fit within each other. I feel like that's I don't know like physicality wise or that kind of like look what my partner would look like, but definitely they would feel like that for sure.
Yeah, my ears are starting to hurt, honestly.
No, this ear? I can't really hear out of it very well.
Okay, so
oh, poster.
do you think that they exist on this earth? Wait, what is your purpose?
Because I'm about to turn into Tom and be like, why are you asking these questions?
You said that I mean the interview can stop here.
No, continue. I'm joking. My purpose?
That nigga can't answer a fucking deep ass question if I paid him to. Honestly, I love this is a segue. We let you be, Tama. You do what you want to do.
Rest now.
I was excited for this project, and then I'm not excited, but there's just so much reading that has to go into this project that I'm just like, why is this not fun?
Maybe you need to ask me questions.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you some. I don't really have. What were the questions you were asking me? Do you want to answer those yourself, or are those only for others?
You can ask me whatever questions you want, including those questions if you want.
Okay, can we start off with those questions? Because I want to hear your answer. I don't want to go through your journal though, because I don't know if there's anything personal here.
There's nothing really like.
Because I don't know where it is.
Nothing personal.
Oh, is this from the?
Yeah, the cookie door.
Good. That's real good.
And then there's this one.
Oh, this one too. Yeah.
There's this one.
Do you want to show the audience?
Figure drawing.
Weren't you saying he was randomly hitting hard? So
Yeah, he was randomly getting hard.
Maybe I'm just horny.
Yo, the way like my sexuality fluctuates. I think this is my favorite thing in my journal right now.
It's gorgeous.
Aside from like the words, I like when I open like a random word. Okay, go ahead.
These are the questions, yeah?
No, those questions were coming from the dome.
Oh, okay. Let me see if I can remember some of them. Okay. Where does, I want to hear where you say this about this one. Where does your anger lie?
My anger is in my head. I feel like it's the only place that I can really like be angry and like flush it out and like really destroy. And that means like sometimes mental capacity is like dissipates and it kind of just goes away. I feel like my anger is like can be very physical, and sometimes the only physical thing in my body that can actually exercise or contain it is my mind. Because if I were to be angry with my body, that means like fighting and stuff. Like, or like shouting, or like cursing, or even sex. I love like that. The thought of that, like imagine someone being angry and they're just like, like you know what I mean. So I'm such an odd person that certain things just like turn me on.
I don't think that necessarily is an odd thing. Like,
You're
exactly
one of them. See, it's my phone as well.
Are you sure? I think it's just that I was like here.
Oh, maybe.
I moved it. Yeah, I'm not gonna try it again. But I think it was.
I'm gonna.
Yeah,
There we
I think it's
No, cause sex. What's the? There's like a brain chemical. It's like either. It's like serotonin or something that like makes you feel good. Whatever brain chemical that is. I forgot the name.
Dopamine.
Dopamine. Yeah. I guess like when you have sex, like it helps with those dopamine receptors, things like that. So it brings you. It like relaxes you. Blah blah blah. So it's not odd to like want to flush out your anger through sex and pleasure, like because if it's like it's literally for every single like being on this planet. I mean, more so than others. Like there's people who are asexual and stuff like that. But usually, like self-pleasure or pleasuring yourself in some way, like helps you release those toxins and like cortisol and things like that come from anger and being stressed. So yeah, it's a natural response to like want to fuck. It's a natural response to want to fuck. And let's get in our brains, because we're all adults here in this room that we sit in. So yeah.
Yeah.
So then where, on this topic, where does happiness situate itself in your being?
My first initial answer was like between my legs, but that's a lie. I think my happiness is within my eyes. Like I feel like my eyes and mostly like my face, I feel that like holds my joy. But also like my hips. When I'm happy, I'll like dance. But also when I'm frustrated. But like my eyes, face and hips for sure. Face, hips. And yeah.
Those are good places. Those are nice places. I didn't even like ever consider like happiness being in your hips even.
Yeah.
But now I'm like imagining it and I can see it.
Yeah.
Like you're more loose, free, like frolicking is the word you used
Frolicking.
earlier. And then I forgot. Bless. Louder?
Yeah.
Louder. Okay, because what? I'm not even by or in front of it.
But then if it's that way.
Oh my god, that's fun.
Whoa. Hi.
Sorry. I like looking over at Josh, trying not to annoy the fuck out of him. Okay.
I guess I just have to like lean forward because I guess this is the front of it. Okay, so what word on this sheet? This is a small question because I thought of a poem off of this sheet. Milk within the urns grow flowers or grow daffodils. So what of the words on this sheet can you make a poem out of?
Can I make a what out of?
A poem out of.
Mixed emotions have me colored by blues, hues, and coolest clues, bounded by nature. I don't know why bounded is in my mind, but also released by God. Lilies, mixed, that's the poem. No, okay, mixed colors of hues, blues, clues, glued, white lilies that only tell the truth. Yeah.
Correct. Let's give you a round of applause. Snaps to that. Snaps to that. Tell us about your crystal that you've carried with you today. It's a very intentional choice.
Yeah, my crystal is rose quartz. It's about self-love. I want to say self-power, just honoring the self and the heart, following internal guides. It's really cute. And
It's a nice stone too.
really small. I want more crystals, but I feel like I have a weird relationship with spirituality today. And like today, I started off my day fasting, and then I broke my fast, and I felt really like upset because I don't know.
Like you broke it outside of when you're supposed to.
Yeah. And I just felt really upset, but I'm like, I can't force myself to do something that my body is just not
Like should be prepared to do.
prepared to do. But I'll try again tomorrow.
I mean, you have a full like 2 weeks left. No?
Before, yeah. But also, it's like, what is my relationship with religion? Like, I feel like sometimes I'm like forcing it. And like, I was reading the Quran and like Shakespeare is in there, and my brain is just like baffled at the fact that like the fact that his name is just in there. Even like, I don't even understand. So I'm just like what? Like, it just seems so human made then. Like, you know what I mean?
What
like,
did it say about it?
It just referred to him or something in certain way. Of like,
that is really like drawing.
it is.
Puts you out of place.
Like,
it wasn't in the Quran, it was like in the translation of the Quran. Which that means that he was probably alive around that time of like
when they made that section.
And then like when you think of books, some books are made in like 803. Like what?
Yeah.
Like some books are really made like early. Like books are not just like a new thing. Which makes me think that like, yo, I feel like the old heads like know better romance. Like all that little Petty Colin Hooler or whoever the fuck that bitch name is.
What the fuck?
She don't be writing about none.
No, because the old books about like
Bro,
the way they write
that's
about
what I'm
sex in
saying.
those books,
They need to
that's
talk about
the type
everything
of
that we need to know.
that I need. The ancient vintage raunchy books.
No,
is the type of
they
penetration
was fucking it up. I don't know what the fuck niggas
They
are
were
doing this.
fucking it up and they were fucking.
Apparently we have less sex today than we did before. It's because of the fucking internet. Everyone thinks that they can fucking raise a nigga up. It's like, bro, go read a book.
I literally.
Speaking of like having like, well, not less sex, but like that fluctuation of like sexuality throughout history, I saw a video about that where it was like speaking on how we're back in our
Aquarius
like
age.
no. It had to do with like in the 1700s and the 1800s or the 1600s and 1700s, like sex was a big thing. Like, yeah, people would think back then and be like, oh, it was forbidden, blah blah blah. There were stigmas around it, and there were, but it was like culture was a lot more open about like fucking each other. And then in the 1800s and like the early 1900s, like it became like really reformed, and like people were like, okay, cover yourself up more and more and more, and like be pure, things like that. And then we got out of it. I don't know. And then we got out of it, like in the late 1900s, early 2000s, and then now we're going back into it. You see that? The hips don't lie. Shakira, or whatever she says. You make me go mad.
But anyways, I'm interested in what you're saying.
But yeah, but like, yeah, I can't remember word for word. The person in the video said it better. And of course I can't find the video now. But yeah, it was like saying how we're becoming again like more closed off about
Sex.
Like, yeah, you see more ads about, exploring yourself and things like that, but in reality as a society we're putting restrictions on
Everything
that has to do with sexuality too. Like you can't even be homosexual.
Wait, can I speak on that? I feel like it's not even a sex thing. I think it's more so intimacy. I think people of today's society wants to like detract and like separate those two things as if they don't exist within the same realm. Like, how do you understand how intimate it is to let someone even touch you in like a consensual sexual way?
To give you a hug, to shake your hand.
That is just like, and I think that people want to separate the things and preserve or reserve intimacy for someone that they truly care about. It's like, why are you having I mean, hey, I'm not saying that you have to be married to have sex, but I'm just saying, like, there should be a amount of care that is involved in having any type of, like, sexual encounter with someone. And I think that nowadays people are not mindful of that or want to sell the things separate. It's like, here's your nachos, but you gotta buy the chips separate. Like,
You can't have your cheese with it. Here goes your fucking corn chips with no cheese.
you know what I mean? Like, that shit is the dumbest shit ever. And I think that, like, even when I remember when I first, like, was when I was first telling you and Tom about, like, fucking friends and stuff like that, and, like, what intimacy looks like, and everyone was like, what? But I think that, like,
I think Tommy was more off-put by that statement than I was.
yeah.
I wasn't. I mean, I don't know if you interpreted it as me being off-put, but I was just like.
I think everyone has their own personal boundaries with those, like, type of topics.
Like, I was open to what you were speaking on,
Mm-hmm.
but I was just saying in that moment personally,
It's
just not something I would personally explore. I just know myself enough that just, you know, but I am open to that idea of, like, that, you know?
Yeah, so I think that even with that, it's just understanding that, like, I want to know that I have, like, people safe around me that I can engage with more intimately than, like, the average person. And I'm not saying that, like, fuck all your friends, but I'm just saying that, like,
But are you?
I am.
Let's be honest.
I am. Yo, one of my podcasters that I listen to, she says that she has, like, threesomes with her friends. Like, she has, like, one friend. Yeah. Mm-hmm. She has, like, one friend, I think specifically that if she was going to have a threesome with, she'd, like, call the friend over and stuff. So these are thoughts that are in my mind because obviously I consume different type of media. Also, social media is boring as fuck.
No, for real.
I'm tired. Like, I just want to throw this mic at the fucking wall. I feel like I'm annoyed because I feel like I have to be really, like, quiet and, like, I can't make the fucking...
No, not
exactly.
Again. My ear
I can't make that
noise.
noise. I can't really be like...
No, because I can't... I'm trying to fuck with the sound, but it's not doing nothing.
This shit is boring.
Cause feed the forest, y'all. Feed the forest. Feed the forest. I want to go to Oxbow or like areas like that. I really need Darth Vader. Breathe in. Breathe out.
These are full-on class mirror.
Sorry, y'all. Dizzy. Can you see yourself?
I'm tired.
Oh wait, okay.
Let's talk seriousness because he's making a circle around. He's gonna come to us eventually. So tell us about your project. Or at least brainstorm ideas, like what's up with that.
So, for this project, I'm thinking of using that specific corner. I'm thinking of really playing with the pedestal. I feel like I've seen people use the pedestal as a pedestal, and I kind of want to, like, think about deconstructing that idea by decorating it. I'm thinking of making, like, this weird book that opens on the pedestal and closes on the ceiling. So like, the bottom of the book is, like, here. The top of the book is on the ceiling, and then the middle part is in the middle, type shit, right? And then I'm thinking,
would it, like, flow out like almost like a scroll, or would it be like the pages are horizontal?
I'm thinking, like, having it hang from, like, the light, right? I don't fucking know, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, but also
maybe the light would be cool to like illuminated. Amplified too.
Wow, that's exactly what it's like slurping into.
Maybe it could be. You're responding to.
Maybe if you eat the text, you know that William Hotel piece where you eat the Wall Street Journal.
No, I don't even know who William Hotel
That
is.
sounds
William
good.
Hotel. Or some people just call it Popel. P-O-P.
Oh, I know that person.
P-O-P-E.
But you caught me in the middle of explaining my project.
Through burps?
No, you just caught the burp.
Yeah, just call it
Burp.
Wait,
okay,
William.
well, anyways, that's a good William Pope, like the Pope Francis, or whatever they are, and L, like as in the
Yeah, I know this.
initial L.
I know that guy.
He just recently
I just
passed
didn't
away.
know.
I was talking
But I
about him
think
like a
he's-
few weeks ago about his crawl piece.
Is he old?
He died kind of young, I think.
Wait,
But
how
I mean,
old is
old.
Oh,
maybe
he
to
was
you.
he was old.
Yeah, old to you. but
How
I-
old is he?
1955 to 2023. He's in his 70s, babes.
Oh no, that's not old. That's early old.
Yeah, that's early old. You know, people live to be.
Well,
80
yeah, that
and
is
90,
early.
so you have to ask your question.
But the
I'm
average
not trying to
age
live to like
is like
100 though.
80.
Yeah,
Is
so
it
he
not?
just died before.
So he was old.
Yeah, but he still
several years
died
old.
before the average.
Well, you're right.
So then he is young old.
He was kind of young.
Middle-aged old?
I would say he's old, but yeah, he still could have lived longer. I think, and a lot of people would have liked that.
Yeah.
Not just because life and death, but just because of his practice.
Mhm.
Curious what he thinks next. Okay, so tell me
That is mine.
what is going on
So,
on this. You know, one thing I never have said, but I should have said it to everybody, which I will eventually, is that, you know, if people want to work with other people, I encourage them. I
collaboration.
do. Yeah. You're absolutely right. Am I being recorded right now?
Sorry, I can.
Oh!
Image on the back of it, like posted on the wall. So it's kind of like, oh, there was this text that was like the Black Spirit or something. I wrote it down somewhere. I wrote it in like my like thing. Let's see. Oh, wait. Damn. Something. Whatever. Oh, a Black Spirit memoir, but like a Black Spirit. And I think,
Is that a book that exists?
yes, it's a really good book by my favorite author, Okweke Emezi. You need to tap into them. They are a non-binary, trans, Nigerian/Indian author.
What's the book called?
A Black Spirit memoir. They have Freshwater. Freshwater is super good. And they have Pet. All their books are really good. Just go on, just read them throughout the summer, honestly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've met.
Wait, what's her name again?
Their name is Okweke Emezi. Yes, and they do a lot of cool shit, which is dope as hell.
It's cool. It's dope as hell to do cool shit.
Yeah, it's dope as hell to do cool shit. No, they're super cool. But I'm thinking of that, and when I first wrote,
that book.
I'm thinking of that as
Or that
like
idea.
that idea. I'm thinking of those words, like
The words, yeah.
yes, being in like the book of like, I feel like there's this. The book itself is a thing, but I feel like the words form another thing that are like bounded by the themes of the book or something. But also, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You know, I had their books, and then I shipped it out here, and then my shit didn't
That
get.
was a part of it?
Bro, all the books that I have from them,
That's
I
so
sent them
evil,
letter.
actually.
Whatever.
Is it a book of poetry or
What
what are
the?
you talking about?
Oh, so it's like their memoir. It's like a
Oh, so it'd be like nonfiction.
yeah, but they have a bunch of like fiction. Do you like fiction? What type of
I
book?
like anything.
Do you like historical books?
I mostly read like social theory and experimental fiction that crosses within that world. Like probably the book I've read that's probably the best book I've read in a long time is this book called Wayward Lives, Beautiful Experiments by this author named Sadia Hartman.
Wayward Lives.
Can I see the cover of that?
I gotta add that to my Goodreads.
It's a challenge.
Let's see that.
Oh my god, it looks like a book opening and closing.